Let me ask you something honestly. After losing someone, have you ever noticed that your mind keeps replaying one specific moment? The hospital room, the phone call, the last conversation. It's a cognitive loop you never signed up for. Your brain basically decided to put that one memory on permanent rotation without your permission. If you've experienced that, the problem isn't you. Your brain is doing something very human. Today we're going to talk about why grief does this, and how you can slowly shift those memories back toward love instead of pain. One of the most common questions people ask about grief is this: why can I remember the moment they died so clearly, but sometimes struggle to remember the happy moments? And that question crosses generations. Whether you're 19 scrolling through old messages, or 79 sitting quietly, remembering the last time you were visited at an assisted living. The brain often locks onto the hardest moment, not because it wants to hurt you, but because it's trying to understand something that feels impossible. Loss. A good friend once shared a story that explains this perfectly. He said the day his father passed away, he remembered every detail: the sound of the hospital monitor, the smell of antiseptic in the hallway, the way the doctor paused before speaking. But what bothered him most was this: when he thought about his father, the first memory that popped up wasn't fishing trips, jokes, or family cookouts. It was that hospital room. And he said something that hit hard. He said, "I hate that the last moment became the loudest memory." That's something many grieving people quietly struggle with. Here's what's actually happening. When something traumatic or shocking happens, your brain activates the amygdala, the part responsible for emotional memory. That moment gets tagged as extremely important. So your brain replays it, not to torture you, but to process the event. It's your mind trying to answer one question over and over: did this really happen? Shock and grief take time to settle, and during that time your brain is essentially trying to make sense of a reality it doesn't want to accept. This happens whether the loss happened yesterday or 30 years ago. Younger people might replay the last text message. Middle-aged adults might replay the phone call that changed everything. Older adults might replay the quiet moment beside a hospital bed. Different generations, but the same human experience. Our brains are wired to hold on to emotionally intense moments. But here's the important part. That memory does not have to stay the loudest one forever. Over time, something beautiful can happen. You start reclaiming other memories: the laughter, the music they loved, the way they told stories. Instead of remembering the moment they left, you begin remembering the moments they lived. Think of it like this: the last moment may be the loudest memory right now, but it doesn't get to be the only memory. This is where the A3 method can really help. Accept that the final moment was painful. Adapt by intentionally recalling memories that celebrate their life. Actualize a relationship with their memory that brings comfort instead of only pain. If your mind keeps replaying the last moment of loss, please remember something important. Your brain isn't trying to hurt you. It's trying to heal you. And little by little, those painful memories can make room for the ones that remind you why that person mattered so much in the first place. We'd love to hear from you. When you think about someone you've lost, what's a memory about them that always makes you smile? Share it in the comments, because sometimes the best way to quiet the painful memories is by speaking the beautiful ones out loud. And here in this community, we're learning how to accept, adapt, actualize our new norms. If you found this video to be helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions about grief and loss or anything related, let us know in the comments, and we will reach out to you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.